Hello guys, welcome to the Al-Nassr world. I'm Khabs and Mohapi. Match reaction. We have won against those whiners. We have won against they changed from being whiners to something else. Hooligans on this game, complaining every tackle they raise their hands. And I will tell you, the ref was moved by this attitude. When you look at the first 20 minutes, the ref was moved completely by this attitude. But when the match started to progress, he started to realize they are graduating from hooligans now to be spoiled brats, because they were complaining anything. They want penalty, anything. They want a red card, they want the yellow card. And he decided, let me allow these people to play this game, and I'm not going to give anyone a red card here. And they lost. But we hit a dog until the owner comes out. And the owner is the Miral. The Miral is the owner of Ivan Toney and Riyad Mahrez. Because I've been asking myself, why they are complaining like this? It seems like there's someone who's pushing Ivan Toney to say something here. And then, after the game, he complains. Firstly, he complains about the tackle of Coman on him. And then when you look at the tackle, it was very clear. The tackle, Coman catches the ball before he catches him. So he was aiming the ball. He aims the ball, but he ended up catching him. So he decided that must be a red card. According to him, it must be a red card. The referee decided, I'll give you a yellow card. And then he goes all the way and then now do as they always does, by complaining about now the league. The league wants someone to win. And I'm happy because Cristiano Ronaldo replies to this thing. He said at the end of this season he will talk, but they can attack the project. And this is what I said. I said there's no problem to complain about the referee. Refereeing, no problem. But the problem is when you attack the whole system, the whole project. Now, he said he's going to, after the interview, he won the man of the match, Cristiano Ronaldo. And another thing, the difference between all of them and their coach said, we played, and this match we lost on little details. On little details. But he then make a huge admission. We are not playing well. It's been a while, this team not playing well. Against Al-Ahli, said they are not going to win that game. They drew that game. They expected to win against Al-Hilal at home. I said they are not going to win and they're going to lose against Al-Qadsiya. They lost against Al-Qadsiya. They expect us to win against Al-Qadsiya. How? They will play against Al-Taun. By chance, if they win that game, they will either draw that game or lose that game of Al-Taun. That's it. They were never in competition of the Saudi Pro League this season. They were never. I don't know why they thought they are on competition of this league this season. I don't know. They have won, of course, Champions League. But they played against that team. It was not even Kashima Antlers. They play against the team of Japan. Right? They won the Champions League. But Al-Nassr and that team is different quality of players. Al-Nassr is not going to park the bus. They came to Al-Wal Park, parked the bus at Al-Wal Park, parked the bus, and decided we're going to frustrate them. If one of their players got... The referee was moved by this attitude. He was moved because... I think it was about 15 minutes or 11 minutes of the game. A tackle. Before then, 6 minutes, a tackle. And then immediately the players of Al-Nassr started to knock their head. But they become cool. Concentration, discipline. And Ronaldo says to Joao Felix, put it in my head. And of course, the rest is history. Very clean. And the clean goal of Coman. What a volley of Coman. And after then, losing this game. And before then, because they complain about the referee, this referee was from Belgium. Remember on the last video I said the referee of that one, of the previous game of the 2nd of January, he was from Bosnia and Herzegovina. This referee of this match is from Belgium. So I don't know exactly, is Europe against Al-Ahli on favor of Ronaldo? Because this is what they are saying. 2 games, 2 referees from Europe, none from Asia. These 2 referees, one from Bosnia and Herzegovina, the other one from Belgium. And I will analyze on the coming prediction of the match against Al-Qadsiya. Those 2 referees again, none of them is going to be from the past one, and this one, they are not going to come from Asia. Both of them, I believe, one came from Europe, and this one, I believe, this one, which is going to manage the game against Al-Qadsiya Al-Nassr, he will come from Europe. Again, of Al-Hilal, the same thing. Of Al-Qadsiya, the same thing. Of Al-Shabaab, the same thing. So it's Europe against once Al-Ahli to lose everything, and once Al-Nassr and Ronaldo to win the Saudi Pro League. We are winning the Saudi Pro League. Whether they like it or not, we are winning the Saudi League 2-0. Another clean sheet. And let me just address this little story of Nawaf Al-Akidi and Bento, because I saw some couple of videos. We are better because we remove Nawaf Al-Akidi. No. Let me just a little correct this thing. One, Nawaf Al-Akidi, he was not part of the Saudi Super Cup. He was not part of that team. Last season he was on loan. He came back. Our coach said, no, I will not allow you to leave. The one who was part of the Super Cup, it was none other than Bento. So Bento played the game of Al-Ittihad where Mane got the red card. And we then play that game without Mane of Al-Ittihad, right? I think he was a little bit shaky. He was shaky, Bento. And then we went to the final. We won 2-1. And then we went to the final of the Super Cup. On the final of the Super Cup, he concedes 2 goals, Bento. Which one of those goals, I believe if we had a good goalkeeper, he will save that goal. So this is what the coach decided. He decided to remove him, especially after penalty shootout, because Bento didn't even save 1. But I think Mendy saved 1, if not 2. So after that, the coach decided to remove Bento from those posts and then replace him with Nawaf Al-Akidi. We played the first game of Al-Tawun with Nawaf Al-Akidi. We won 5-0 clean sheet. The second game, we played against Al-Khulud. We won 2-0 clean sheet. But here, the goalkeeper was Rahed Al-Najjar. Was not Nawaf Al-Akidi. The next game, we won 5-1. Nawaf Al-Akidi. After that, we won 2-0 against Al-Ittihad. Away to Al-Ittihad. Nawaf Al-Akidi. We visited Al-Fateh 4-1 or 5-1. Nawaf Al-Akidi. Al-Hazim, away to Al-Hazim. Nawaf Al-Akidi 2-0. We played against Niomesi, Nawaf Al-Akidi. Played against Al-Khalish, Nawaf Al-Akidi. Against Niomesi, we won 3-1 away to Niom. Against Al-Khalish at home, we won. Keep another clean sheet. And then we played against Al-Oktut. And then 10 games. We won 10 games after the Super Cup. The goalkeeper, 9 games out of 10, Nawafa Lakidi. Only Rahat Al-Nassr in one game. In the league. Then after that, after the game of Al-Nassr, one player got injured. One. Mohamed Simakan. After Mohamed Simakan got injured, we started to have problem at the back. Because we then play against Al-Ettifaq. We drew 2-2. We visited Al-Ahli. We lost 3-2. We played at home against Al-Qadsiya. We lost 2-1. He came back against Al-Hilal. We were winning before halftime 0-1. We went to halftime. We came back and Mohamed Simakan caused the penalty. The penalty was scored. Nawafa Lakidi got a red card because of the commotion inside that net. Right? Between Nawafa Lakidi and Ruben Neves. Mohamed Simakan stayed. He played. He played for about 20 minutes, still 1-1. And the decision which the coach took by that time, remove Mohamed Simakan by Ali Hassan. Right? After removing Mohamed Simakan, we then concede 2 goals. One of those, it was a penalty by the same man who replaced Mohamed Simakan. It shows that the replacement of Mohamed Simakan was incorrect. That was a mistake, of course. And then Mohamed Simakan, he was fully back against Al-Shabaab. But he was back with Bento. We conceded 2 goals, but we ended winning 3-2. He's coming from, it's the second game of Mohamed Simakan from the injury, but it's the first game since the Super Cup in the league for Bento. So all of them, they are a little bit, they need to settle. On the second game, Bento is settling. Mohamed Simakan, he started to settle. We won 2-1 away to Damak. Now we started that journey. Al-Taun on goal, we kept a clean sheet. Who? Bento? No, he didn't do anything in that match. One guy, Mohamed Simakan, in that defense. The second game, Al-Khulud, we won 3-0. Al-Hilal drew 1-1 with Al-Riyadh. Who is in that back line? Mohamed Simakan. Mohamed Simakan, exactly, he was in that back line against Al-Riyadh. We won 1-0 away to Al-Riyadh. We kept another clean sheet. So how many clean sheets here? 1, 2, 3. We went to Al-Etihad. No. Al-Etihad to Al-Nassr. At home, we won another 2-0. Angelo scoring in that game. Who's in that back line? Mohamed Simakan. Mohamed Simakan against Al-Fateh. 2-0 away. Mohamed Simakan against Al-Hazim. 4-0. Mohamed Simakan, now we are playing against Al-Najma. We won 5-0 away to Al-Najma. Alright. Then Mohamed Simakan against Al-Fayya. We won 3-1. On goal of Al-Amri. And then we played against Al-Khalij. After Al-Khalij, before Al-Khalij, Cristiano got injured. We played against Neo Messi. Mohamed Simakan, another clean sheet. We won 1-0 with a goal of the same guy, Mohamed Simakan. Let's go straight. Against Al-Khalij, we won 5-0. And then we took a break for international break. Right? We played the first game against Al-Najma game, won 5-2. Who's not available here? Inigo Martinez. Now he's starting to understand that I'm playing next to Al-Amri. Fully against Al-Amri. Against Al-Oktut, Mohamed Simakan. We won again. We went against Al-Ettifaq. We won 1-0 in that game. Mohamed Simakan in that backline. We played against Al-Ahli, then we won 2-0. Mohamed Simakan in that backline. Let's see when Mohamed Simakan is not available. It's only Inigo Martinez in the defense. Inigo Martinez and Al-Amri drew 2-2 against Al-Ettifaq. And Nawal Falapidi as a goalkeeper. They lost 3-2. They lost 2-1 against Al-Khalid. Then lost 3-1 against Al-Hilal. With Mohamed Simakan, we won since then 20 games in a row. 16 in the league. So the guy who was not here, it was Mohamed Simakan. Not Bento, Mohamed Simakan. And of course, Bento with Mohamed Simakan at the back boasts his confidence. He is now on form. He is part of this. Just like who? Nawaf Al-Akidi. Remember the assist of Nawaf Al-Akidi to Kingsley Coman. That was a perfect goalkeeper. And we believe we have the goalkeeper here until the guy called Mohamed Simakan got injured. And he became shaky. That high line, because we are playing high line, it was not well managed. And we started to lose games. He's back. Everything is fine. He is covering everyone because what? He got speed, he's physical, he knows how to read, he knows how to close for Inigo Martinez, including Abdullah Al-Amri. And now, not only that, Al-Amri now is on form. That is why I'm saying all the players, all of our players this season, they contributed to this success of Al-Nassr of this season. Almost all of them. All of them. How? I don't know how he did this thing, our coach, Jorge Jesus, of turning even an average player to such a beautiful and talented players. Because now you can put Angelo. Even if he's not there, you want him in that middle field. Where is Angelo? You can put Al-Amri. You can put Al-Khaibari. I mean, last game we played with Al-Khaibari. We played with Al-Khaibari. Look how we performed. With Al-Khaibari. Last game we played with Angelo. We won 5-1. This time we played against Al-Ahli. Last time it was Al-Ahli Doha. This time Al-Ahli Jeddah. Look how we outclassed them. Now, Mohamed Simakan and Bento, they gave us how many? 20 games, we can say 15 games. 16 games, unbeaten. Mohamed Simakan and Nawaf Al-Akidi, they give us 10 games unbeaten. So they are all part of this. Nawaf Al-Akidi, Bento. I wish against Al-Hilal, if you win, we must play Nawaf Al-Akidi on that last game against Damak FC, because we'll be champions by that time. But of course, the final, we're going to play Bento as our goalkeeper, right? So he's not going to be here. So I was saying, let me just clarify this thing of Nawaf Al-Akidi and Bento. These are our two best goalkeepers. We're waiting for Rahed Al-Najjar and our young under-21 to come back from the injury. This is our goalkeepers for the next coming, I will say, 5 to 6 years. Next season, we'll go for everything. We'll go for the Kings Cup, we'll go for the Super Cup, we'll go for the Champions League, and we'll go for the League. And we have the players this season, which we're going to overlap to the next season with those players to win everything. We can. We are the best. We are in form. We are finishing this thing. We'll start with the same form, with the same players. I will look at the issue of Mohamed Salah. I want to analyze this issue. I think there's something here on Mohamed Salah. I never thought he will come to Al-Nassr, but it seems like it's slowly this thing is starting to clear up. I think he's going to be part of Al-Nassr. But that guy shows Al-Nassr, Demiral. Remember, Demiral is an ex-player with Cristiano Ronaldo. He played for Juventus, Demiral. Demiral said he got 2 Champions Leagues I forget about this Demiral, of course. He thinks everyone is average like him. I mean 2. Cristiano says 5, but forget Cristiano. I mean, he then extend that insult and say now they can feel that the Champions League medal is in their stadium, because I don't know, that nonsense. I mean, Coman, he got Champions League medal. Mane got Champions League medal. I mean, come on. Without Ronaldo and others, I don't know what he's talking about. But this is, I always say, this is a privilege of playing with Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a privilege. Playing with Cristiano Ronaldo as a player, it gives you more chances, opportunities. But one opportunity is to hide your failures as a player. And everywhere in Portugal, in Real Madrid, that is why they snap. They become confused when Ronaldo is not there. When Ronaldo was with him at Juventus, when Juventus is losing games, they said, no, it's because of Ronaldo. Not the Demiral. No. Not Chiellini. No. Not Chiesa. Not anyone. Ronaldo is making the whole Juventus to lose games. And you will never, even a single day, hear one player comes out and say, no, it's not Ronaldo. Ronaldo is part of the whole team. So you can't say the one player is causing the whole team to lose. No, you'll never. You know why? Because they are enjoying this thing. They are hating their failure. This thing, when they attack, they can go to their families, wives and children and go and stay in peace, while the whole world is attacking one man. And they are used to this thing. That is why when he loses at Al-Ahli, he's losing 7 points behind, 10 points, now 13. He become confused. Where is that black sheep? That guy we used to hide behind his back. He's taking our beatings. Why is that guy? He says, I'm not losing because, we are not losing because we are worse. We are not losing because we are playing worse. We are losing because Cristiano Ronaldo. He's used to this thing of we are losing because of Cristiano. Just like you can look at Karim Benzema. He lost at Al-Ittihad. The first time when Al-Ittihad started to lose games, you know what he did? He deactivated his Twitter account. X account, right? Why? Because he couldn't take it. Ronaldo is not here to protect this legacy. Ronaldo is not there. He can't say, no, I'm playing well. The problem is Ronaldo. Ronaldo is making me worse. So he's not there, Ronaldo. Just like Demiral. Ronaldo is not there. But he just dragged Ronaldo now. He just dragged Ronaldo in his issues. No, I'm playing worse, but we are worse like this as Al-Ahli because of Ronaldo. Huh? Because he's used to this thing. But this is why Al-Nassr played well this season. Everyone is playing well. Every player is contributing to this team. And the coach, this coach, I said it at the beginning of this season. I said the decision which Al-Nassr make, you know, they've made one decision which I like this season, at the beginning of this season, to go and get Jorge Jesus after Al-Hilal throw him out. And I said, this is the Guardiola of the Saudi League. And that's exactly. I said he's going to get the contract next season and another contract next season. This was a very tough game. We needed to win this game. Of course, of Al-Qadsiya, you know, Al-Qadsiya. It's not an easy game, but it doesn't matter. If we lost that game of Al-Ahli, we'll lose confidence, we'll lose everything. We want that confidence booster. We continue, we'll go all the way and win against Al-Qadsiya and Al-Shabaab. And then we'll then go and meet Al-Hilal. I'm saying Al-Hilal, they're going to play against Al-Hazim. This is their next games, guys. Yes. Yeah, I can confirm this. Al-Hazim, Al-Hilal away. And then we are away to Al-Qadsiya. And then another game. No, Al-Ahli is going to play against Al-Nassr. I think Ivan Toney received a yellow card means it's not going to be part of Al-Ahli Al-Nassr. I mean, Al-Ahli without Ivan Toney, they win that match. Without Riyad Mahrez Demiral, they win that match of Al-Nassr. But their game after that, I think it's going to be Al-Tawoun. No, they will play Al-Fateh and then Al-Hilal. No. Yes. They will play Al-Fateh. Al-Hilal is going to play Al-Khalij. And then we'll play Al-Shabaab. And after that, they will play. They're going to play against Al-Tawoun. It's going to be a laughing stock because they're going to either draw or lose this game again. Who are they going to blame this time? After losing against Al-Tawoun, who are they going to blame? They must be careful. We have done work for Al-Qadsiya. We'll do the same thing when we play against Al-Qadsiya. We'll just beat Al-Qadsiya. Al-Qadsiya they are just behind Al-Ahli with 1 point. So we'll beat Al-Qadsiya. They will win against Al-Nassr, and they will then extend to how many? To 4 points. But against Al-Tawoun, against Al-Fateh, Al-Qadsiya is behind them. And 4 games remain. Let's count it. It's going to be how many? 3 games remain. So they must be careful not to lose against Al-Tawoun and draw against Al-Fateh. Because if they, by any chance, they will be removed from that position 3 back to position 4. The teams for the Saudi Super Cup, they are out. Al-Khoulout, remember, Al-Hilal is suspended for the Saudi Super Cup, I think for 2 years. I think this is the last year, or next year it will be their last year. So they are suspended for this one. So it's gonna be Al-Khoulout. I don't know why, the logic behind this thing, I don't understand. I think maybe it's because I thought it's gonna be Al-Tawoun, Al-Qadsiya, Al-Ahli and Al-Nassr. So it's gonna be, these are the next 4 teams which qualify for the Super Cup. It's gonna be Al-Khoulout, Al-Qadsiya, Al-Ahli and Al-Nassr. The date will be available. Of course, it's gonna be around August. So I think Al-Khoulout is because they went to the final of the Kings Cup with Al-Hilal. So of course, Al-Hilal win or lose there, it won't make any difference. They are suspended, so they are not going to be part of it. So Al-Khoulout, just to qualify for that, meaning they qualify for, they must give us Al-Khoulout, man. We don't want Al-Qadsiya. But for the sake of fairness, Al-Qadsiya played with, but we played against Al-Ittihad. Oh, last season we played against Al-Ittihad. This time they will give us Al-Qadsiya. You know why? The reason is simple. They will give us the better team in the league, and they will give Al-Ahli Al-Khoulout. It's a simple. I can tell you now, we'll play against Al-Qadsiya, and Al-Khoulout is going to play against Al-Ahli. Just like last season, we played against Al-Ittihad, Al-Qadsiya played against Al-Ahli. So it's just going to be like that, and then we qualify, and then we're going to go to the final. We need to win this final this season of the Super Cup. Thank you very much, guys. Please like the video, push your notification, comment, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Bye.